my school results.
Right, okay, so it's like a separate thing. You've got normal school and then you've got like an extra study platform that you do outside of school, right? And on that study platform, you have results that say that you're 6 out of 3,100.
Yeah, miss.
Wow, that's amazing. Very clever, clever girl. That's absolutely incredible. I'm so proud of you. And thank you so much for sharing that, Noreen. That's really good news. So you've had a good week then.
Yeah, and also want to share you about my school results. I'm the
Mm,
first with GPA 5, and it's a great result for me.
that's crazy. That's the top you can get. You can't get more than five, can you? For the
Yeah, miss.
GPA, you can't get more than five. Five is the maximum,
Five
right?
is yes, miss. We can't get top of this.
Yeah, exactly. So you've got right to the top and you're 6 out of 3,100. So that's amazing. And is that for all of your subjects, Noreen? Does that include all of your subjects that you got a five?
We have 12 months in a year, we know, and we have 4 quarters in our 1 year. Like 3 months later, we need to give one exam about all chapters, all books. Like there are some syllabus of these books, and after 3 months, we again need to give some exam, and after that, we can get our rank or result. It's
Lovely,
a
right? So that you get that every 3 months. You get that every quarter, you said, 4 times a year, you have new results, I guess. That makes sense. Well done. Well, that's amazing. So you've got top of your GPA, you've got basically top of your sort of online special like separate school that you have online. So that's crazy. You're definitely going places, Noreen. That's so positive. Well done. And thank you so much for sharing with us. I want to make
miss.
sure I get through everyone today because I'm always having problems trying to get through everyone. Okay. So if you've got anything else that you want to tell me, and this goes for Noreen and everyone, because I'm going to limit the time that we have to chat today a little bit, just pop me a note in the chat and we'll come back towards the end. Okay. And we'll have more gossip and more chats because you know I love
Yes.
the chat. But for the past couple of weeks, we've not been getting on to anything else. So I'm just trying to do this with everyone. I'll have a short conversation and then we'll try and move on. But you've shared some really wonderful news today, Noreen. Well done. Thank you so much.
Miss, what about your vacation in Spain? Is
That's
it
where I am right now, actually, Noreen. I'm in Spain. Yeah, thank you for asking. It's so hot.
oh,
It's absolutely awful. I'm like going out of my house and I put some like makeup on and I'm sweating. It's so
yeah,
sweaty. The
I
heat.
think
It's not even that hot. It's just humid. So I'm like, I don't know if you can see, like probably can't see. I've just cleared it up before joining the call, but I have
yeah,
some like black. It's just like falling down my face. I'm like,
your
just
face is turned red.
oh, bless you. Yeah, it's just like yeah, it's definitely hot. It's really, really hot. And it's not nice. I'm not enjoying it to be honest. Hopefully when I'm back in the UK, I'll be able to enjoy a bit of cooler weather. But I'm here for family, so that's it's different, isn't
Oh,
it? You have to come, even if you don't like it. So that's what I'm doing at the moment.
that's
But
great. Enjoy your vacation.
I will try, Noreen, in this heat. I will try, but it's so bad. Like I'm inside right now and there's air conditioning, and even here I feel like sweaty. I've still got a wet face at the top. It's still dripping. It's just ugh, it's not nice. But anyway, thank you so much for asking, Noreen. And as I said, congratulations. Those results are amazing, absolutely incredible.
Thank
Okay,
you.
excuse me. Shibangi, you tell me about your week. What have you been up to?
Ma'am, nothing is special, but ma'am, I'm bad. I feel bad because today I have shown my math and accounting papers, but
And
they they didn't give the result. But ma'am, I'm very happy because I got an A plus in science.
wow, an A,
But
so an A plus, that's the
ma'am,
highest you can get.
ma'am, I'm fail in the math.
You're worried you failed in maths or you're worried about failing in maths?
No, yes, ma'am. My math were correct, but they cut them off, so my marks have decreased a lot. That's why I got sick, crying today.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Shimangi. So you've been really upset. So they've taken, even though your maths was correct that you did in your exam, they haven't given you the correct marks for it.
Yeah, ma'am.
Can you speak to someone, maybe your maths teacher or the person who marked it, to try and figure out why?
Ma'am, I don't know.
Oh no, I'm so sorry, Shibangi. That's terrible. And I know that you're very studious and you're very clever as well. So I'm really sorry that that's been the case and that's happened to you. Do you get to speak to your teacher? Have you spoken to your teacher yet?
Ma'am, I don't understand.
Sorry. Did you speak to your maths teacher yet since you got the paper or no?
Ma'am said, but no way.
You haven't had the chance yet.
No.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Shibangi. Make sure you speak to your teacher and just double check to see what went wrong. Because maybe there's some reason, maybe your teacher saw the answer and just marked it wrong because that maybe they were tired or something. Those kind of things can happen when teachers mark loads of exams. When it's the same thing over and over again, sometimes you can just like switch off for a second and maybe take off marks. Your teacher could have made a mistake. So maybe just double check and see if that was if you're supposed to get those marks. Maybe your grade will go back up. Do you know what I mean? It just seems very peculiar.
Ma'am?
I'm so sorry, Shibangi. Is there anything else more positive that happened to you this week?
No, ma'am.
No. Oh, I'm so glad that you got A plus though in your science. Congratulations. That's an amazing achievement as well. We've had some very good results then so far. We've heard from Noreen,
Yeah.
Shibangi. This is all very good, guys. So well done. Congratulations. Thank you so
ma'am.
much, Shivangi. I'm gonna try, as I said, to kind of shift along. So we have Shara. How are you?
I'm
Can you hear me, Shara? I saw your little rectangle like we have on Zoom. It went green, which means that you were talking, but I couldn't hear anything.
I understand you say everything, but I don't talk English properly or clearly. And what mistake?
Well, you just did. You just did speak English very clearly, and you've done really well at that. That was lovely. Are you okay, Shara? How are you doing?
I join class.
Join the class. You're just chilling. You okay?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah? Brilliant. I'm so glad. What have you done this week, Shara? Do you want to tell me anything you've done?
No, ma'am.
No? Okay. That's absolutely fine. And Shara, you're very welcome to speak or not speak as comfortable as you are, okay? So if you make a mistake, that's fine. It's absolutely fine. And no one is going to make you feel bad about it. But mistakes are welcome in this class, okay? So feel like if you want to speak, you can speak at any time, Shara. And if you don't want to speak, you don't have to, okay? And if you want as well, there is a chat box, which I'll just type on now so everyone can see. Hello. There's a chat box here. So if you ever want to type instead of talk, Shara, and send me a message, you're welcome to as well. Okay? No pressure. No pressure here. Thank you so much, Shara. Nice to meet you. Let's see who else we have. Deborah Smita, how are you? Deborah Smita, are you here? Can you hear me? We can always come back. You're not there. Okay, we'll come back. Let's see. Oh, okay. Rahat, how are you? Give it a couple seconds. Okay, no worries. As I said, if you are away from your laptop, whatever at the moment, or your phone, just come back and you can talk anytime. Drop a message in the chat box. And we have Chadney Sarkar. Hello, how are you?
Hello, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. And what do you want me to call you? Do you want me to call you Chadney Sarkar both? How do I pronounce your name? Is it Chundi? Chundi, like that? Chudney? I'm not very.
You can call her
Ma'am,
Chad.
Wait, one person at a time. Sorry. Go on, Chun. Well, I'm asking you, how do I say your name? Go on.
Call her Chadni. Chad.
Chudney. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Okay, so Chudney, what have you done this week? Did you do anything interesting? Or no, maybe you didn't do anything.
তো এনি ইন্টারেস্টিং কিছু থাকলে সেটা ম্যামকে শেয়ার করতে পারো, ম্যাম এটা বলছেন।
Thank you, Noreen.
নো প্রবলেম।
If not, Chudney, that's fine as
No.
well. What was that? Sorry, what did you say, Chudney? You say no. Okay, no worries. Well, it's lovely to meet you as well. So we've got Sharon Chudney this week, who are new or not in our regular sort of group. We always have Shibangi, Noreen, Debasmita, and Rahat. We normally have our little group together. So we're going to do something a little bit different this week. Okay, and I'm going to share my screen. And we're just going to talk through quite a few different, slightly interesting, I think, points that we haven't talked about much in the past. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys so you can see. Give me a sec. Need some kind of access. Yes. Okay. Help. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I just need to give this some access. Hold on for 1 minute. Sorry, it's just being an absolute pain. Sorry, give me a minute. There we go. Okay. Excuse me, let's give it a go now and see if it will work. There we go. Done it. Okay. So now it works. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, miss.
Yes, ma'am.
Super. Okay, so this is something we haven't really discussed before, but I thought this was a really interesting thing to have a look at. Okay, so I have my name, which is Daisy. You guys know my name. And my name means a flower. So it's this kind of flower. You maybe don't have it, you maybe do have Bangladesh, I'm not sure. Do you guys recognize this flower or no?
Yes, miss. It's my birthday flower. Birthday
Is-
month flower.
It's what, sorry, Noreen, your birthday flower?
Yes, miss.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. I guess it'll be isn't your birthday in September, Noreen? Or is that just me?
My birthday is September 14th.
Your birthday is what, sorry?
My birthday is September 14th. And
September.
yours is I guess your birthday in 2 September, right?
Yeah, it is. Well, you've got a great memory. Absolutely. I'm very flattered you remember my birthday. But yes, I thought your birthday was September too. I remember we were talking about that. So that must be both of our birthday month flowers. Cool. But my question for you guys is, what does your name mean in English? And maybe your name has a meaning in Bangla that you already know. And I'm very interested to know, what does that name actually mean in English, or does it have a meaning? And if you don't know what your name means, then let's look it up and find out what it actually means. Okay, so this is a question for everyone. I want to remind you this week, because we've had some like problems. Everyone kind of wants to have a go at the same time, and it's hard to manage sometimes with so many people in the class. So do you see the feature where it lets you put your hand up? There should be a hand up button. Can you guys see it?
Yes, miss, please give me some time.
No worries. I'll show you where it is. Let me just share my screen actually on here so I can show you here. Okay. Oh, that doesn't help because you can't see Zoom. Right. Well, at the bottom, there is a button that has like a heart like that at the side. It will be a heart. And there will be a button that says raise hand. And it will put a little hand like that. And what that means is it will pop up when you guys want to speak. Okay. So if lots of us are going to speak at the same time, that would be helpful. And it probably would be helpful in a bigger group. You got it, Noreen. Thank you. So if you guys want to speak, just pop your hand up. Okay. So I want to ask you guys, I'm just going to share my screen again. What does your name mean? What is the meaning of your name? Does anyone already know, or are we going to have to look this up?
Begin me.
You're ready, Noreen? Go on.
I know about my name.
Okay, brilliant. What does it mean?
Thank you for giving me this floor. Now I am talking about the meaning of my name. My name is Nusrat Jahan Noreen, which means victory of the world and light, combining Arabic and some roots that translate in the universe and radiance. My name has Nusrat, Jahan, and Noreen, and there are some meanings like part. One part is Nusrat, which Arabic meaning is victory or divine hope. We can talk about hope. Jahan, which means world or universe. Noreen means the light, brilliant, or radiant. My name looks like so good for me because it's the meaning of helping of the world. Um, I think it's too passionate with my dream job. Like I am trying to get medical student, and then I can help the poor people. That's why I'm trying to make this. And my name meaning is also helping the world. It is so familiar for me, and it's enough, miss. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Noreen. That was wonderful. And you've got such a beautiful meaning to your name. I'm trying to think. I don't know too much Arabic, but I know a bit of Arabic from when I lived in Egypt. And I know that like Noor or Noor, like this is light, right? So is that like Noreen is similar? Noreen? Does it come from
Yeah,
the same words?
yeah,
That's
miss.
super. That's really interesting. So you're definitely the victory of the world right now. You're 6 out of 3,100. So you're definitely champing some victory for sure. But you're definitely right. Your name does have a meaning for your like career, which is really, really cool. And just such a lovely, just a lovely meaning altogether. My name just means a flower. So yours, yours has an actual whole sentence meaning, which is lovely. Thank you so much for sharing that, Noreen. I'm actually going to write that down. I'll write down all of the, oops.
Actually,
I'm
miss.
going to write down all of our names here. So let me just write it down. Nosrat, which means you said victory. Jahan, is it like this?
Which
Oh, are you
means
next, Shara? Give me 1 second. I'm just going to write down Noreen's and then we'll do yours, Shara. Okay. I'm very excited to hear what yours means. So it's like this. And then Noreen, we said means light, right? It's like that?
yeah,
Yeah.
miss.
That's super. Thank you so much.
Miss, your
Okay,
name is
let's have
because my birthday month flower is it, and I am very happy with the daisy flower. It is one of the favorite flower in my life I ever see. But in
Oh,
Bangladesh, it's so rare.
but what? Sorry.
in Bangladesh, this flower is so rare. We can't find anymore so easily.
Right, I see. That's so interesting. I guess it's the climate, isn't it? We have a lot of these in England, so I think it's quite a common, there's quite a few daisies in England. It's quite a common name. But that's really interesting. But yes, mine is just a flower, but yours has such a strong meaning. It's very lovely, Noreen. Thank you so much. And I didn't know every time I was saying your name, I was saying lights as well, so now I do. And I feel yeah, I feel very powerful when I say your name. So thank you. Let's have a look at the next person. Shara, what does your name mean?
My name is Sarah. The name Sarah has means princess or noble woman.
Okay, wow. Right, let me get this down then. So is it pronounced Sarah instead of Shara?
Sarah, S-H-A-R-A, Sarah.
Like this. Okay. Princess or noble woman. Love it. This is interesting, guys. I'm learning here. I'm glad that you all know the meaning of your names. Wonderful. And do you have any surnames, Shara, with any meanings or any like other names that you want to tell me too?
My name is also Vic. Full name is Fatima to Johra and Sarah. Fatima means my range, or means Johra is I nothing. This is give my grandfather name Fatima to Johra, and my father and mother gives Sarah.
Ah, okay. So Fatima's your so wait, so Dora you said is from your dad. This is from your father. And then Fatima would be from your mum then?
No, grandfather,
Father, sorry.
grandpa.
As from your grandpa. Okay, I understand. So this is okay, I understand. And do you know what these mean? Like Tudora or Fada? What does it mean in English? Did I spell it correctly? Maybe I've spelled it wrong. We can look it up. We'll find out what it means if you want.
Fatima, Fatima, Fatima.
Fatim,
F-A.
F-A, like this? Sorry. Sure. You want to write it down and then I can copy it if you'd like. You can pop it in the chat. Type it up and I'll pop it in the chat. And we'll find out what it means. Let's see. It's gonna open. So it's meaning of Todora in English. Let's see. Is it like this? Todora? Gift of Theodore. I actually know that name, so that must be in a different sort of language. Gift of what? Let me have a look. See if Fatima. Okay, thank you so much, Noreen. Fatima, like this, and then we'll look up Fatima. What does it actually mean? The one who abstains or the one who separates. Very interesting. You said that, didn't you? Like kind of a range, like one who separates and abstains. Very cool. Lovely. Really, really cool names, guys. Okay, thank you so much, Shara. Let's have a look. Shibangi, you're next. I'm very interested to hear what that means. It's the first time I've heard of it.
Ma'am, my name is Shibangi Das. Shibangi means herd of sheep. Ma'am, Shiv is a Hindu god.
Ah, okay. So it means herd of sheep. So wait, Shivangi is a herd of sheep and Gadash is the Hindu god, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Wow, okay. So we've got Shivangi, Gadash. Is it like this?
Ma'am, part of sheep.
This one. Ah, okay. Right, wait. Sorry. Shivangi, could you write it down for me? Because it's going to be a lot better if I see it written, and then we can take from there what it means. Let's have a look. So So you said Shivangi, we have Kadash, is you said the Hindu god. And then just pop it in the chat for me, Shivangi, and type it up so I can read it. This is very interesting, guys. There's some lovely meanings to your names. I think you said this was herd of sheep. Part of Shiva.
Yeah, ma'am.
Shiva. Shiva
Ma'am,
is the Hindu god, right?
ma'am. Yeah.
I understand. Right. So Shivang with a V. So this is the Hindu god, right? Hindu god. And then parts of Shiva. Cool. Okay. And then Gadash was the other name you have. Was it Shivangi? Gadash?
Does, ma'am. Wait, ma'am.
Just yeah, pop that in the chat as well. I'm not good at spelling your names.
Ma'am, Das is a title.
Is it Tashi like this?
Yeah, ma'am.
Sorry. Okay, I think I heard it wrong. So that's your dad's name, maybe? Is that from your parents?
Ma'am, it has no real meaning.
No? Tashi? Let's find out. Let's check. Tashi. It means good fortune. It does. There you go. It comes from a Tibetan language, which is tied to Buddhist traditions, positive karma. Okay, so it means like good fortune, I guess, right? Maybe?
No. Ma'am, Das. D-A-S. D-A-S.
D-A-S. Dashi, like this. Let's try.
Ma'am, H-I. No. D-A-S.
D-S.
Ma'am, D-A-S. H-I. No.
Dasai. Like that?
No, ma'am. A-I. A-I.
D-A-I, like this?
No,
D-A-
ma'am. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Shivangi. D-A-S-A-I. Das. Oh, just D-A-S.
Yeah.
Das. Okay. Das. I understand. Sorry. Well, let's find out. Okay. Das. I mean, I already knew that. It's a German word meaning the. So it's just the in German. Let's see if you said it was tied to like your name's tied to a Hindu tradition. So let's see if it has a meaning. There you go. It means servant or devotee who is completely surrendered to God. Cool. Did you know that, Shivangi?
No.
There you go. Learning something new every day about your own name. That's very cool. I love it. So servant who has fully submitted, which I can't spell. Oops. There we go. God. That's amazing. Okay, so we've got 3 names so far. So we've got Shivangi, we've had Shara, Noreen has disappeared, but we had hers. Let's see who's left. Rahat, hello. Have you got a meaning of your name that you want to tell me?
Yes, ma'am, but my full name is Rahat Rahman, but I know Rahat means is comfort, relief, and peace, but I don't know what Rahman means.
Let's find out then. So Rahat, you said means comfort or relief.
Yeah, and is
Okay, and then Rahman was your other name, like this?
yeah,
Let's find out. Okay, we'll look it up, guys. So meaning of Rahman means gracious, merciful, or compassionate. I guess you can have all 3, right? Let's say maybe merciful, or just put merciful / compassionate. Very nice. Lovely names, guys. Lovely meanings. Are they the 2 names that you have for Rahat? You're Rahat Rahman, right?
yeah.
Super. All right. So we've had some really interesting sort of translations of your names. And as you guys have said, like Shivangi and Rahat, you weren't sure about what one of your names meant. Sorry, yes, it was Shimang and Rahat. So we've actually looked that up, which is super cool. Well done, guys. So, the next bit of what I want to do with you guys today is looking at these different phrases, okay? Can you see the phrase on the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. So it says bite off more than you can chew. This is something that we say in England. And my question to you guys is, does anyone know what it means to bite off more than you can chew? If you know, you can pop your hand up or you can start talking because I'm not sure who knows. If you bite off more than you can chew. Any ideas? So for example, if I tried to do everything at once and I tried to do a million jobs at once and I put myself down to do every single different job on the same day and I was going to do everything in one day, then really I'd be biting off more than I can chew. I'd be doing more or putting myself up to more than what I can actually do. So here's an example. If you're at school and you have different clubs at school, maybe there's like tennis, football, basketball, debates, I don't know, painting. There's a million different clubs at school. At the beginning of the school year, you signed up for every single club and you want to go to every single club. That would be an example. If later on in the year, you're like, I've got so many clubs, like I can't do anything. I'm so tired. I'm so stressed. I can't even do my own work. Like I'm so busy. That is a classic example of biting off more than you can chew. Does that make sense what that means? Yes. If anyone's confused, tell me. And I'll also, you know what, I'll put it into Bangla as well, because maybe that will make sense. So I'm going to put this into Bangla for everyone. In Bangla. See what we get? So this is the idiom. So sorry guys, these are different idioms in English, which are things that you can say where the meaning is not going to be exactly what you say. The meaning is a little bit different. And I'm sure you have the same in Bangla too. So that would be bite off more than you can chew. Okay, which is this phrase here. Sorry. Yes, Shara?
Ability type কিছু বোঝায়।
Say that again.
Ability.
Yeah, like your ability to do something, right?
Huh.
It's like you're not able to do it. Do you understand what I mean? So if you bite off more than you can chew, you think you can maybe do more than you actually can. You think you can do it, but really you can't. The reality is you can't actually keep up. Do you see what I mean?
Ma'am, I understand this topic and I try.
Yes, super. Thank you so much, Shara. So I'm going to ask you guys a question, okay? Can you guys and anyone here think of a time when you have bitten off more than you can chew? Okay, I'm going to put that question in the chat. You can have a couple minutes to think as you like. Okay, so think of a time when you have bitten off more than you can chew. Okay, I'll do my example first. I'll leave you a couple minutes to think. So my example is I thought that I would be able to finish a course very, very quickly. And I had a lot of other things going on. I still had work and everything else. And I was convinced that I could do that and be a mom and do all my duties as a mom and do my course at the same time. And it turns out I couldn't. And I didn't end up doing the course that I wanted to do. So that was a time because I paid for the course and everything, and I didn't end up doing it. So I bit off more than I could chew. I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. Tried and failed. Sometimes you do. And then it depends how you react.
Ma'am, this topic means you no give up. You try and try.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly, Shara. Can you think of an example when that happened to you? Oh no, maybe you haven't ever done that.
This is hard subject. I try this practice.
You're trying to think of something, you're not sure. So weird question. Maybe at school that you can think of an example. Maybe you tried to do too many exams, or you tried to do sport and your exams at the same time and you just couldn't do it. Or, I mean, it could be anything. It could be friends. Maybe you think that you can have loads and loads of friends and then everyone wants to spend time with you and you just can't see everyone. And you maybe said you go somewhere and you can't go. You've bitten off more than you can chew. If no one can think of an example, we can go. I've got lots of idioms here. Okay. It is a weird question. We do a lot of random questions.
Example.
No? Okay, we can always come back to this one. Let's go to the next one. Okay.
Ma'am,
Oh,
can
you want to
I?
go? Yeah, go for it, Shivangi. Tell us.
Ma'am has simply explained that she cannot do the work, but wills to do it. She knows she cannot do the work, but she tries to do it. That means she doesn't have the strength to do it, but she does it.
Like she tries, right? Like you're trying to
Yeah.
do it, but you can't like
She
capacity.
always
You only
tries.
have so many hours in the day. Sorry, Shivangi, go on.
She always try.
Yeah, it can be maybe getting into a situation that's a bit overwhelming, or yeah, it could be someone who just keeps trying and biting off more than they can chew. It can happen all the time. But yeah, you're absolutely right, guys. Well done. Thank you so much, guys. So let's go to the next one, which is get cold feet. Okay. Does anyone know what it means to get cold feet? Can anyone tell me? Or maybe you don't know. I'll ask you about these next week as well. We'll do some more questions on them. So if you get cold feet, it means maybe you think you want to do something, but when it comes, you don't want to do it anymore. Okay. So a lot of people talk about getting cold feet when they get married. This is something that is where you hear this a lot. So you're excited to get married, and then on the day you're going to get married, you might get cold feet, which means think like, oh my gosh, I don't actually want to marry this person. That's where like it comes, well, it's not where it comes from, but it's where it's mostly used. But there's different examples of this. So you could get cold feet, for example, when you're going to go on holiday. You could get ready to go on holiday and be really excited. When you're about to go, you might get cold feet and be like, no, actually, I don't want to go. If that makes sense. So I'm going to put this into Bangla. Let's see. So there's a couple of examples here of what it is, which I can't seem to copy and paste for you. There you go. So we've got 3 different potential meanings you can have. Oh dear, it won't let me copy and paste. That's super annoying. What? There we go. That's get cold feet. That's what it means. Okay, so you can have a look in the chat, whatever that says, which I can't read. Behe, peye, pichipora, or hotatsahos hariyafilla. You guys know how to say this? I don't. I'm just guessing. So my question for you guys is, can you think of a time when you got cold feet? Okay. Is there any time in your lives where you have gotten cold feet? Or maybe not. Maybe you're all super confident and I'd love that. I prefer that for you guys. I'm just going to put the question also in Bangla so you have it too. Just translate it. Like that. Okay. And I'll pop it here too. You guys can see it. So can you guys think of any time when you got cold feet? I'll pick on someone. Let's see if someone wants to answer. Rahat, can you think of any time?
Ma'am, can I?
Oh, okay. Look, wait, let's have a look. Rahat, since I picked on you, I'll give you a minute to think. Shivangi, go on,
Okay.
and then Rahat, I'll come to you afterwards, okay? Go on, Shivangi.
Ma'am, this means that she has taken the invite she's taken the invited to do something. At that time, someone was ins- installing her or talking down to her sorry her so
Mm.
so interested of doing it, she's afraid and reiterates.
Absolutely, yeah. So it could be that you got an invite to something. That's an interesting example. But then you find out maybe those people are talking badly to you or they actually speak badly to you. And then you don't want to go anymore. And that makes sense. Yeah, absolutely, Shivangi. That's a really good example of getting cold feet. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Rahat, did you think of anything?
Uh, yes.
Yeah, go
Ma'am,
on.
ma'am, do I have to give an example from my life, like really?
If you can think of one. If you can't, then no. It's up to you.
I get cold feet. First I want to say is that um um I'm
Oh, wait, Rahat, I don't know if it's just gone.
uh,
Are you still connected or did it just cut out?
yes, I'm still connected.
Okay,
Ma'am,
perfect. Don't worry.
ma'am, I don't talk too much in class and like uh, like class and like the people I know because I'm uh, how to say it in English when ma'am I can't think of an word. Can you give me a
You can't think of an idea.
second?
No. Yeah, of course, take as long as you want, Rahat. Absolutely. One example I can think of is like thinking that you want to talk, for example, in this class, right? If you think, oh, I'm gonna say something, I want to say something, and then it gets to the moment where you're ready, it's your chance to say something, and you're like, no, I don't want to talk. And this can happen in this class, or it could happen in any kind of group setting, and you just go like, no, I don't want to talk. Actually, that could be cold feet, for example. Trying to think of other ideas. Deborah Smita, do you have any ideas? Has any of that happened to you in your life?
Ma'am, now I can say, ma'am, I'm an introvert type, introvert type person, so I don't like talk too much. So
Uh-huh.
sometimes I try to be friend with someone, and after befriending them, I just get a feeling, and I just like don't want to talk to them, like not in a bad way. I just don't want to get talk to them, don't want to engage with them, but that's when I get cold feet, like I don't even want to hurt them by not talking to them and like not make them uncomfortable. I mean, I want to be different, but after being friend, I just don't want to anymore.
You go a little bit sort of more, you said like you're introverted, so sometimes you just feel a little bit uncomfortable, but then you get worried because you don't want to make them uncomfortable, and it's like, oh, like it's yeah, that's kind of I guess that's an awkward position, but that's a good example of cold feet, Rahat. Absolutely. Like you might feel like you want to be friends, and then actually you're like, no, I don't actually want to be friends. That can happen, and that would definitely be cold feet. Well done. That's a really good example. Well, thank you so much, guys. We've had some wonderful examples so far. We've got this one, which is probably going to be our last one for today, which is pull someone's leg. So I'm going to pop that in the chat for you guys. Does anyone know what it means to pull someone's leg? I think I might have even said it before, like maybe once or twice or something at some point, maybe months ago. I don't know. It's quite a common one to use in English. If you pull someone's leg, no one knows what it means. It's really silly. It just means to like joke with someone. So for example, if I leave, I don't know, if I leave the house and I've closed the door and my husband says, "Have you got the keys?" And I said, "Oh no, I left them at home," even though I have them. Say I have the keys and they're in my bag and I'm like, "Oh no, I left them." And I kind of act like I don't have them, so he panics. That's kind of me like joking with him. That would be me pulling his leg. I could say, "Oh, it's fine. I'm just pulling your leg. Like, don't worry, it's not real." Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna pop that in a translator as well. Let's find out what the translation would be. So yeah, this is about as it says the closest translation, or more accurately, this phrase apparently. Let's go this one then. Making a fool of someone. Yeah, it could be any of these things. Okay, so pull someone's leg could be this one. It could be this one. Or it could be this one. Okay, so it's any of these that's pulling someone's leg. Okay, so my question to you guys is, can you think of a time that you or someone else maybe that you know has pulled your leg, or you've pulled someone else's leg? You've made a joke to someone else. Can anyone think of an example? My example would be like, if I think of the time I pulled someone's like recently. Here's an example. I traveled with my mum. So as some of you know, I've come on holiday to Spain and I traveled with my mum. And my mum worries about everything and she always tells me stuff like I think all mums are like this, but she tells me stuff I already know. So it's like, "Oh, have you got your bag?" And I'm like, "Yes, I have my bag. Like I know it's there. I know I've got my bag." And she said something at the airport, like, "Have you got the passports?" And I said, "Oh, I thought I left them at home. Oh no." And I started to like, act like I was like, "Oh no, what am I gonna do? We can't leave. We can't go on holiday anymore. I left the passports." And she was like, "Daisy, what have you done? Like, this is so bad." And I was just like, "Mom, I'm joking. Like, it's fine. Don't worry." You know, so can you guys think of any example like that? Maybe not like that, but hopefully not. But any other kind of example? Something spring to mind. Deborah Smith, I haven't heard anything from you today. Or Chudney, if you'd like to speak, you can as well, but there's no pressure. I'm not going to pick on you. Don't worry. No. So you need to think of a time you've basically joked with someone or pulled someone's leg, like someone you've just played a trick on someone. Shivangi, can you think of an example?
Ma'am, please wait a minute.
Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. Take your time. I know that it takes a while to actually think of something. Never mind, actually tell me, so don't worry. Take your time to have a thought, little think. Rahat, you've got an idea? Go for it.
Yes, it happened in my class. My teacher had given us a homework, like
Mhm.
important homework. We can like somehow get good result in exam. So my friend who is a little slow on writing and said to me that if I uh, wrote the whole homework, and I jokingly said no, and he got like shocked because someone has already cleared the whiteboard, and
Oh
I
no.
even wrote all the things, but I just tell him that I did not.
You just played a trick on him. You pulled his leg. Did you tell him afterwards?
Yes,
Yeah, I bet he was very relieved, right?
yes.
I can imagine. That's super stressful. I can even think back to school when you have to write the homework like really, really quickly and then they just drop it off. And if you don't write it in that's like 20 seconds, you're just never gonna know what you have to do. That's a good example, Rahat. Thank you so much. That was really, really good. Let's see. Well, what we can do, Shibangi, if you can't think of an example, we can have a look at the next one and think if there's a better one, which is this. Okay, this says a blessing in disguise. This one might be a little bit more obvious what it means. Oh, you've got an answer? Go on. Oh no, you'd rather go to the next one, right? Which
This means fooling someone. Ma'am,
Oh, it sounds like.
on the first day of April last year, I took another house of theirs. Uh, there he there. Oh my God.
Wait,
I
you mean for
told
April
him
Fools?
I told him that his son had come and I sent him to their other house. Actually, his son didn't come. The next day he asked me, "Why you lied to me?"
So you just joked with him, but you didn't actually tell him. You just joked and he believed it and he walked away. Oh, that's so funny, Shivangi. I guess it can I guess he was just like confused more than anything. But that sounds like a good one as well. But I guess he didn't know until the next day. So that one was quite a massive trick that you pulled. Thank you so much, Shivangi. That was really good. There's some interesting ideas there from both you and Rahat for that one. Okay, let's do the last one then. Okay, I think there's a few more. We'll do these like next week because I thought that we'd maybe have a bigger group and that there'd be more people. So we can wait until next week. We'll finish this off because this is quite a good topic. So this one says a blessing in disguise. Does anyone know what a blessing in disguise means? It's probably a bit more obvious than the other ones. Maybe not.
What's Milanga?
What was that, Shivangi? You know?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So a blessing in disguise is like something that you think is a really bad thing that's going to happen, but actually it is a good thing. Okay. So for example, I might get a really bad grade in an exam, and it means that I don't go to the university that I thought I wanted to go to. But maybe afterwards I do something even better. Maybe someone gives me a really good job. And if I had done that well in that exam, I would never have gotten that really, really good position. For example, that's like a very loose example. Let me pop this into the translator so we can see what it would be in Bangla. Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of a long way of saying it, but yeah, something that seems bad at first, but it results in something good. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily mean it is good. It doesn't have to be a good thing that happens, but it's like something that ends up being good in the end. Okay, so I'll just pop that there for you guys. Something bad that ends up being something good. Okay. So I'm trying to think of a personal example. I know there's definitely been examples in my life. I just can't think of any. I don't know. Can anyone else think of examples of having a blessing in disguise? Okay, actually, I do have an example. When I moved to Egypt, I couldn't take my dog, and I was very upset. My dog and my cat. I ended up getting more. Yeah,
There is
Shivangi,
no
you got one?
idea. There is no idea about this.
You've got no idea. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a weird kind of question, isn't it? It's just these are the questions that make you think a little bit like, has that ever happened to me? Some of them can be quite tough to answer as well. But yeah, this one, a blessing in disguise, something you can think about. If it does happen to you, then you can tell me next week. We'll have another discussion, as I said, and we'll go through these same phrases to see if you can remember what they mean. Because they do have some tough meanings, and some of them make more sense than others. Like pull someone's leg, meaning to joke with someone is just weird, like has nothing to do with making a joke. A blessing in disguise, like, okay, I think that makes sense, the meaning, right? You know where it comes from. So it just, yeah, some of these can be a bit more difficult than others, but we'll come back to it, as I said, next week, and we'll continue our discussion. I see we've had people like kind of leave and rejoin and leave again throughout the lesson, which it's fine. But we're left with just us three. So we've got Rahat, Shibangi, and Debasmita. Can you think of any example, Debasmita, of a blessing in disguise? I haven't heard from you today. I don't know, maybe if your mic or something isn't working, but if it is, just send me a quick chat. Anyway, guys, I need to be off. Okay. So, I'm just gonna stop sharing. There we go. So for this week, not that you have homework or anything, but just try and have a think. When in your life have you had a blessing in disguise? Because that's going to be my first question next week. So when in your life has there been a blessing in disguise? I'm going to give myself that homework too, because I can't think of a really, really good example, but I know that I say it a lot, so it must happen. Okay, so have a little think ready for next week, and I'll ask you that question. Oh, don't worry, Debasmita. Okay, we'll see if we can figure that out for next week. I was just sad because I couldn't hear you for what you wanted to say. All right, but thank you so much for telling me, Debasmita. No problem. Okay, so I'll let you guys go. Well done. You've done amazing. And I will see you next week. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful week.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
And
Bye,
bye.
Shubham.